What's up, everybody? Welcome to Crash Desktop. I haven't been on much lately. I've been, exhausted, stressed. I don't know. World's kind of crazy. But I want to stream. So I'm here. I decided I'd pick up Divinity again, because I was playing that, and I haven't played this in like 2 months, maybe more. And I just kind of wanted some nice, relaxing strategy. I find strategy games relaxing. Even when they're hectic, I find them relaxing. So here we are, we're gonna play some Divinity. And I have no idea what I was doing. What the hell was I doing in this game? I know, okay, so I don't know where exactly I'm at in the story. I'm gonna have to look at the logs, I think. Why does Los not have any pants? Los, wait. Oh, okay, she's just got a skirt. Okay. Oh, I see why. It's physics are glitching out. Okay. I was like, why are you not wearing pants? God, we look cool. We are a cool looking bunch of guys and girls. Jeez, look at this stuff. Well, Los could use some work. We gotta work on her. She's got a silly hat. I don't know. We'll get better. So now I was playing the Red Prince as like a fire melee summoner guy. I forget what that build is called. And I was playing Fane as an Eternal Warrior. And Beast was a Scourge Wizard, which is kind of a tanky CC wizard. And Los, I believe I had converted into a Warden, which is like a switch hitter. You can switch back and forth between ranged and melee as needed. And so far that was working out really good. So I think the fact that we have Fane's Face Ripper means that we've been into the dungeons inside the thing. So we might be at the point where we're pretty much just heading out and going over here, which will be fun. There's a lot of fun things over here. Me and my buddy have played through it. It's good stuff. Of course, this game's been out for a couple years, so you probably already know that, but let's go do it. Right quick, though. I'm gonna try to sell this stuff. Wouldn't mind finding a dead elf somewhere where you can face rip, because if we make Fane an elf, like he was at the beginning of the game, I think he can eat things, like eat the body parts, just like the elves can. So that might be what he ends up being most of the time for me. But we'll see. Let's talk to her real quick.
She looks at you with wet.
Good to see you. You take care now.
Hey,
Don't you let me down.
how about I sell things to you? So, sell her a magical elven staff. 2 buckets. I don't know. Why do I have these things? I might hang on to that. That might come in handy for something. This was what I really wanted to sell. Wow, that's not worth as much as I would like here. I know there's like a quick way to do this that I didn't even know about. That. I literally played like how many hours of the game and didn't even know that was a thing? Like a duh. That's some special stuff right there. I don't know why I have an ooze barrel in his inventory, but I'll take it. You know, even though it does 1 less damage, that's probably better. Have to test that. A distinctive puffball. That's fun. So I don't think we've got enough to buy. We need more skill books. Lost needs skills. Beast needs some skills. Fane's doing pretty good, but I think there's a few things he could use.
It's bolted on there tight, ain't it?
It's cool. We'll make it better. So, where the hell were we? Let's go in here. There are so many ways through all this that it's kind of like, how do you want to go about this? I wonder if they aggro.
The creature's breath quickens as you approach, and it shrinks slightly, as though it... The creature before you stares with sightless eyes and leans from side to side, like a puppet without strings.
It seems to be even more primitive than the rest of its species. Fascinating.
That's unnatural. Abhorrent. Evil. I can't take my eyes off it.
Ain't this creature's fault someone stole its mind? Poor thing.
A little bit of flavor there for you. Oh yeah, let's look at the log real quick. Alright. Escape from Reaper's eyes. Okay. Source orbs. Alright, so we gotta find source orbs. Did we craft a new mask? I don't think we did. Let's go to our crafting menu. Where is that, by the way? I'm so bad at this, I've like forgotten where everything is. No. Interesting. Armor. There we go. Yeah, we don't have... We have the faces, but not the orbs. Okay. That's fine. We'll work on that. So, there's a few ways that we can go about this. This one might be the most direct. What species they were. Hang on to that leg. Now we're smelly. Good to know. What was that? Totally saw a person. I'm not crazy. Interesting. That's free money. So there's several things to do. It gets weird. It gets real weird. Let's go this way.
Ah, scent. Unmistakable. How did noxious bulbs end up here?
There's some serious traps around too. Let's go over here real quick, actually. Check these barrels and crates. Just trying to do. Who has teleport right now? I think he does.
These plants look truly sinister. They're arranged in a ring. Is that a natural occurrence?
It's a great
Back away from the chest!
That's seriously
Bloody and sad, a severed head sits on its stick. Its eyes snap open and dart from you.
Open the chest there! Go on! You know you want to! Open the chest! There's loot in it! Open the chest! Right you are, Redfish. You're the chief. The chief of opening chests, I wager. But there's stuff in the chest. Good stuff. Open the chest and find out.
ask about this stuff.
Impatience flashes.
Stuff. You know. Go on and see it.
Away from the chest!
This one has something to say.
A severed head sits rotting, its eyes open. It looks at you. When it speaks, it struggles to move its impaled jaw.
I don't know who you are, but hear this. Don't open the chest. Don't open the chest. Whatever you do, don't open the chest. Not sure. Think it's something to do with the old ones and some kind of rubbish. Guaranteed what I mean to say. Don't ask me more than that, though, because I don't know. Help! Help! Just don't open the chest. That'll help. Also, you look like a good sort. Could you scratch my nose?
The severed undead head looks at you with puppy dog eyes. You're touched and revolted. You lean across and scratch the dead head's nose. Skin sloughs from the nose onto your finger. You, pretending to pat the man's head, you wipe your finger in his hair.
Oh, thanks very much. That's better. That's better. But that doesn't mean you can open the chest, 'cause you can't. And I thought we were gonna be friends. Get lost! Just these hours! Get lost!
All we're saying is don't own the chest. Or bad things will happen. Exciting things. Don't listen to him, he's mad! Mad, I tell you! Crazy! He wants to die. I'd help here if I could, but getting here will get us all. You don't open the chest!
So we're gonna open the chest. That's just gonna happen, clearly. We're just gonna have to be, you know, intelligent about it. By that, I mean, that goes over there. Woo! Got a little close for comfort. That's kind of a fun one.
Welcome. We meet again.
Vermin, thieves, pests, leeches.
I'll yield to none.
Wow. Can't get on top of anything. That'd be pretty rad, right? No? Okay.
This world is ours.
Let's, move right here.
Four.
Not like they're gonna actually live very long, mind you. Put that on me. many AP do I have? I've got 2. It's unfortunate. Probably move like right here and do a battle stomp.
More of them.
Nice.
These beasts are damn persistent.
I don't think that'll work there. How many AP does this use? 1? Well, I was hoping that was going to ricochet, but it didn't. So, there we are. What do we got here? Raining blood, crippling blow. We'll do this. We'll do adrenaline. Well, I forgot to do the actual bull rush. Duh.
You squash the vermin, hang the thieves. Ours, ours, you are ours.
Will Whirlwind hit them both? Yes. Nice. I'll move it to here.
They can keep calling us vermin, but we'll just keep putting them down. I'll yield to none.
Nice. I think that can heal him, actually. However, I'm just gonna have her switch to her melee weapon now, I think. I haven't lost any health yet.
Into the dark. We are the many and the old. We were first. We are the beginning and the end. we will return.
Nice. This is gonna go well. Sweet. Jeez. This party is good. Are any of them even alive still? I think I just took out almost all of them, didn't I? That does a lot, jeez.
Kid, child of desert suns, find me.
What voice is this that drifts through the marshes?
The corpses of voidlings lie in heaps around you, a miasma of cursed fluid pooling at your feet.
Let them come, I say. They are easily vanquished.
We can't get caught up in another battle like that. They're only getting worse.
Well, that was fun. Could have gone a few more rounds myself.
Alright. I don't think they drop anything. Thanks for raw, lumpy giblets, apparently. Which I don't feel like I need. So the question we have to ask ourselves now is, which way do we want to go? I don't think there's anything down there. Let's head down this way. We should probably fight them. But let's, like, set up and be badass, shall we?
I am your
Or not.
love of death. Come embrace your cousin. Come repay your debts. Come and face the end.
The salamander has no chill. That's not a very good whirlwind.
I am death.
Rather annoying. Oh, I should have switched her back. Oops. somewhere that would be beneficial that I could send her? This is really kind of a good place for her to be.
The source inside.
That over there. Put those up. Let's get that rolling. I don't think I can have that many. Guess we just gotta send him this way. Nope, can't do anything to him yet. Let's have a little fun with him. That'll drain some physical armor.
Glory is mine. I'm ready.
Cut that out.
I am the scourge. I like.
There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Alright, what can we do here with these guys?
Prepare yourself.
What's the farthest I can get on 2 AP? Right about here? That ought to do nicely. Let's see what that guy can do next turn. Just like go over there. I don't know, that was a waste of a cooldown, but whatever. Don't really care too much. Vampire Hunger on there. Crush him. It actually didn't do as much as I was going to really hope for, but that's okay. Jeez, okay, well. That's fine. Yeah, that one's dead. There we go.
You know my voice, my goddess voice. Come to me, my king.
A voice. It sounds so familiar somehow.
Let's just burn all the poison, please. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, Amulet of Void. That's fun. That's a really good one. That can go to her. A Dark Pearl. I feel like that is a Void Pearl. Maybe I'm wrong.
What's this? I found something. Nice.
What do we got here? Second Skin. Is it, yeah, that was how you mark things, just be sellable. Deal with that later. Ailment. That we can just sell. I now know. Where'd that amulet go? Oh yeah, she's still got her source color. She can't equip that. That's fine.
What strange witchery is this?
That is an important area. Yeah, let's do that one.
Hey you!
Oh, Trump doy.
There.
You
Go
jackass.
Go on, show me your... Pecker! Wait, do you even have a pecker?
Well, that's very forward.
If you want treasure, go find a mirror. Now get your glittering bones away from me. Go clack and chatter at someone Until next time.
Alright, so the goal is to get through there.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
An illusion.
Life's a dream.
There'll be a lot of
Fellow
that.
must be quite proud of himself. Ha! Clever.
Okay. Wow, that is not very great. Nothing too exciting there. Empty honey jar. Oh, by the way, let's find out. Source orb. Okay.
Didn't I tell you to leave? Wasn't I clear that you're not welcome here? Ugh, you can't teach a fool anything.
Alright, let the games begin. Who can we conjure and where can we do it? Oh, I thought that was water. Is it a water incarnate? I don't even know.
I'm ready.
I guess not. That I hit the magic spot where it wasn't. And that's very silly. You know what? Let's go melee on her. Very excited. Wow, that was foolish of me. Why did I do that? That was really dumb. Oh well. Well, you know what? Let's set it on fire. It'll be fun. Sweet. I am a maniac. Thanks. Let's switch her back. Has it still not been his turn? What is going on here? Be nice if they would stop hurting themselves.
Glory is mine.
That's fine. Nice damage. Something here real quick. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Nope, out of sight. Okay. Can I hit him through that? No. Fair enough. Let's just buff everyone. Might as well heal him up. Yeah, I'll just hit him. Well, I kind of screwed that input up, but that's okay. And you're dead. I'll just go ahead and use that.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped. Don't make much of it one way or the other. But the farther we get away from, there's got to be a way off.
I guess that was not really a scripted thing. I don't know, she like looked weird.
That was even easier than I thought. Ha! Poor lobster. You're even sillier than I thought. In what world does treasure simply appear from on high? That was even easier than I thought.
I don't think there's anything around here. Yeah, no. Okay, so we're just going further in. You know, so me and my buddy were playing through the game, and we were playing as a Crystal and Cleric kind of build, and then a Storm Chaser, which is just pure arrow. Pure arrow destruction. I have half a mind to turn Beast into that, because he pairs pretty well with it, and quite frankly, it is a ridiculous class. Like, the build guides say, oh, be careful with it because you can hit all your teammates while doing your craziness, and that's true. However, the only problem with it is that you don't get to do the wet as much, because that would impact my main guy doing his fire abilities. Kind of bums me out. I'll ponder that. The Scourge Wizard is pretty cool, don't get me wrong. Like, it's strong. Look at something here real quick. No, we'll think about it. There is a rat. Gold. Send that to her. Sure. Oh my god. Come on, talk to the rat.
It's a riddle, isn't it? A conundrum. What's it you'll have to solve? I thought you looked clueless, alright? Thing is, it's about the letters, isn't it? One for each thing. Easy. Yeah, sure. Hope you don't die. Well, nice to meet you too. Rude thing.
You come to find. You come to search. But you won't find the way. A pity. Brachus has willed it. Trompdoi must abide. You have met the unfortunate guardian of this vault. Judge him with a forgiving heart. Fate has been unkind to him. Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely and make your attempt. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is...
Oh god, I suck at these. My friend figured this out like instantly and I don't remember what the solution is.
You know nothing. Guess again. Listen closely. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is... either you're very good at guessing, or the slightest bit clever. Let's find out for certain.
It's very good at guess.
Listen closely and make your attempt. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is... Perhaps you're not totally incapable.
That was a total
all.
guess.
Or maybe Trompdoi told you the answers. Is that it? It doesn't matter in any case. The path is open. Go freely. I know little, but you have proven yourself a knowing traveler. I will answer what I can. Brachus Rex discovered the way. This he researched here, upon this isle. He could remove the source from any creature or individual. I saw the stars he used myself. They were most impressive. Brachus Rex has charged him, tried him, convicted and punished him. I know not the crime, but he has been sentenced to remain in this vault for all time and to prevent others from entering. Trompdoi was, and is, a creative man. He knew petty magic in his day. But this he has used to carve this place out from a simple vault, myself included.
Alright. Anything exciting? Pick that up. Cool. Of course. Nothing too exciting. That is much stronger. This is... Yeah, that's just a fake door. That's fun. Alright, so there's totally gonna be bad guys in here. So I'm gonna pre-summon.
Open your eyes. Time to die.
Alright, let's have a fight.
I'm ready.
Got a lot of armor. Dude. Darn. Cut that out. I really need to get him Whirlwind. Jeez. Do that first, because that's a good thing to do.
Glory is mine.
Might as well throw Vampire Conga on there for funsies. Whatever.
Glory is mine.
I sense something nearby.
Ooh. Going fine so far. That's unfortunate. Nice. Might as well maximize damage.
Now you don't.
But he summoned a bunch more of them? Interesting. I need to do some buffing. Jeez. Let's see, who should I send him after? Oh, that's bad. This is a hard fight, good grief. I need to heal up Los. Alright, let's just crack buff this thing. Use this healing spell on her. And we'll be ready to conjure another incarnate soon. There we go. That was good. Alright, so this is a wacky situation. Look how many guys there are. This is crazy. Let's go right here. Set them all on fire. Good, that didn't do too much to us. That'll explode. Oof. Oh my god, that thing is devastating. Nice. Very good. Alright, let's check out the real Trompe toy. Oh my gosh. Mole Rat. That's a fun name. Yeah, we're gonna send that to Fane. What are you? Trussock. Finesse and Arrow Thurge. That's interesting. Send that to Beast. Trompe Doy's Hatchet. That's an odd one. Okay, so there's the thing. That's important. The Band of Brachus. That is a cursed item. And I'm trying to remember if there's a way to fix that, but that's important. We're going to hang on to that.
As you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind itches.
Your mind itches. That's
You don't
weird.
hear, but feel a whisper in your ear. It tells you to slip the ring onto your finger.
I'll pass on that. All it really does is it curses you while it's on there, which isn't a super huge deal. Raise bloated corpse, that's fun. I don't know who has necromancer levels, but we'll take it. He's got a level of it. He's got several levels of it. She doesn't, and he doesn't. Okay. We can play around with that. It's not like a truly critical skill or anything like that. Alright, we gotta get to the other side. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, wait, no, there is. Over here, buddy. Ah. You gotta get to just the right spot. Boop. Still hit her. I don't know if that's better for anybody. That clearly isn't. 12-3. Nah, that's better. I mean, those give you teleportation, which I don't have yet. Sure. We'll give him that. This is kind of okay. What amulet do I have? This one right now. See, that's too good to pass up at the moment. I'm not gonna do that. I don't remember what the ring is for. It's important later, I believe. Yeah, we'll hang on to that for now. That's interesting, though. I kind of am inclined to try that out. But I don't think he has any free slots. So that's a mild issue. You need to give him some more memory. Good grief. Oh wait, no, there's a free slot. You know what? Let's have him learn that. Why not? We'll play with it. It's not like it's the most critical thing in the universe. Yeah, it's a lot of gold. Ooh. Send that to Beast. That's an actual, honest to God, purging wand.
Look at that wand. It hums with inner source.
That's the button I wanted to hit. Nice. Ooh. Send that to her. So, those are a thing. We'll deal with that in a second. Let's get all the loot.
It all this way.
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there, and I can't leave without it. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die. I don't.
What did he do to earn this?
This was the Source King's way. Befriend you, then destroy you. I was a fool to expect I'd be an exception. His favor was intoxicating. That's no excuse, but it is the reason. Really? You would?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
Alright, what do we want? That's pretty nice. That's really nice. All of these are really nice. Water resistance. That one's not very nice. That's not very exciting. I think I'll give this to Los. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? We got hiking boots. I don't have the finesse for that. These little gems are useful. Oh, yes. Oh, heck yeah. Look at the damage increase. Oh, my God. Doesn't have the cleave damage, which is kind of sad, but whatever. I mean, jeez. +6 initiative? What the hell? Let me see. What does he have now? That's bonkers. We need to get him more initiative. We'll deal with that in a second. We got level ups. All kinds of fun things. Here, let's give her this hat. Yeah. Oh, very nice. That's pretty amazing. Pretty damn amazing. Send all this to the Red Prince to be sold. What does he have? Alright, Magister's Mantle. Why does he have Trussock? I think we'll be sending that to her too. That is dramatically better. We're gonna learn that. That was actually one of the skills that's critical to the build. Might as well have that on there too. I mean, she doesn't have air thirst, but that armor is a lot better. I'll take it. That's gonna be useful. Okay, yep, she's starting to look awesome. He still needs pants that don't suck. That's funny. Alright. Looks like Fane and him leveled up. That's kind of weird. Alright, what the hell was I doing with them again? Let's see. I gotta remember, like, what your attributes and stuff for this are. Okay. You typically want him to go first. So his initiative is equal to his now. What do we got here? I think he's got everything he needs that isn't... Yeah, I think we just pump summoning from here. Make my summon stronger. Alright, what is he gonna get? I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be strength, let's be real. I don't think he needs anything. Let me... How's he looking? Yeah, he's gonna need more memory. Probably take intelligence to 14. And then, like, do strength and memory from time to time. What's he gonna need? So we've got our point into polymorph. Scoundrel on that. Yeah, we've done that. We did our 2 necromancer points, and now it's just warfare and necromancer. Alright, so yeah, let's just level warfare. Works for me. He's gonna be fun. I think I can actually equip some really cool armor on him that I couldn't really use in the other playthrough I was doing. So this is a thing.
The soul jar stands on its plinth, glowing softly. From within, you can almost hear the whisper of a voice.
Lay your hand on the surface of the jar.
You see, or rather, you feel a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air, pine needles brush your cheeks, and in your arms you can feel a weight. A body, dead. But you have hope. Your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host, the enemies of Brachus Rex melting before you. The scene twists again. Now Brachus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in treasonous rage, but cold arms bind you. You're sealed away in a tower. Your screams fill the darkness. You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the soul jar before you, lying still in the vault. Your hand falls from the jar and grips the pillar as you try to calm your ragged breathing.
We're gonna take that.
Lucky find.
The necromancer's memories fade to black, but the feelings remain.
They may have been a necromancer, but they did not feel evil. Misguided, perhaps.
Anyone who marches at the head of an undead host deserves whatever punishment they get.
One must wonder how many more lives they took. How much misery the scum caused.
Let's check the rest of them.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move. The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness. As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power, for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got were shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
Good find.
The long-dead lizard's visions fade.
I can't help but sympathize with him. He just wanted to go home.
No amount of loneliness excuses wickedness. He helped a monster for selfish reasons.
What he did shames his people.
I don't know about that. Like, I didn't really get that from that story.
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still twisting in your gut.
Lucky find.
The vision fades.
She must have been acting against Brachus Rex, for him to have come for her like that.
Keeping the dead as slaves. What a disgusting display. She deserved every punishment she got.
Being locked in a tower was more kindness than any necromancer deserves.
So those are going to come in handy in a little while. I just remembered I need to switch his... Unfortunately, we're unequipping that for now. We're going to equip that. Last jar.
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in grime, its paint chipped away, and its jewels long stolen. The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from underneath its lid. On its rim, you can just barely make out the name Gratiana. As soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor, silks, fine food, and decadent lechery. But underneath it all lies bone and blood. The vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst it all. She throws her head back and laughter echoes in your skull. A shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Brachus drags her back. You see her fall into the mire of the swamp, trapped. As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep, longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret, or just sadness for a life that used to be?
Good find.
The terrible vision fades.
While she lived a selfish life, she seems to have repented. She should be forgiven.
Whatever a person may have done in life, they can always be redeemed.
However her life began, it ended well. No one should be damned because of their youth.
I wonder if they change their opinions based on the choices you make there. That's interesting. Well, for one, let's open that. For two, what is that?
The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow, or a mere act of vandalism. As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark.
Nice.
That shrine seems to have brought me here. What is this place?
Marcus, where are we? No leaves, no trees, no soil. This is horrific! Aye, the giant takes notice of its charges.
I was kind of hoping he'd have some flavor text, but oh well.
Amid the soundless air of this alien world, a phantom-like figure awaits you. She too is a lizard, as you can tell, but there are telltale details in her features that conjure memories of incest and mantras. The onyx eyes, three-layered crown, and feathered shoulders. You recognize her from the statues that stand tall in desert sands. She is the goddess Zol Stissa, greatest of the seven.
Red Prince, welcome be. May your words command the rivers. May your hands direct the winds. Fire of sun and rock of earth. May they serve you like faithful slaves. Red Prince, it is an honor.
To your surprise, the goddess sinks to her knees and bows before you in reverence.
Go with one.
Then you have prayed in vain.
She rises and considers you with deep-set admiration, like one would a work of art.
Red Prince, God-child, truest ruby of all realms. Tell me, do you know why you are red?
I feel like he would say that.
Yes. The tale of your birth and the love born to you by the sun will always remain a part of your mythology. But I think there is another reason for your brightness. You are red, Red Prince, because all of you is heart. You are carnage, and you are concord. The Lord of War and Lord of Wisdom. You are lust, and you are love. You are passion personified. That is why I saved you from the all-consuming sea. Why I soothed your lungs with my breath and placed you gently on the nearest shore. Red Prince, you are greater than all others.
Oh, this is gonna go to his
For you are
head.
the sum of all others. You are the Father, the life shaper made manifest in a man. I would see that man a god.
He would totally say number 3.
And take it you must, for I am a goddess no longer, robbed of my powers by the usurping divine. We, the Seven, are gathered here in these horrid halls of echoes, dead spirits vying for rebirth.
Interesting. This is different from what I got before.
But none of us will be the one. One of our children instead. A God-woken like you. I have chosen you. You are to be my champion. Those days are over. Only one can don his head with stars and wield the sources of infinity. A great battle is being waged. It is the twilight of the Seven and the day to dawn of the One. The powers of all divinity must unite, and they must unite in you, the paragon of lizards. Our kind must rule this world, and none other. None of the primordial slime that made it onto two legs by nature's oversight. Take up the mantle, Red Prince, and all will be well. All will be well.
As she speaks these last 4 words, the outline of the goddess shimmers, shakes, then transfigures into an all too familiar shape. She stands before you in the guise of her, the woman you've been dreaming of for as long as you can remember. She is unparalleled beauty, and her skin's as red as yours. Yes, here she stands, your deepest secret, your deepest desire. She whom you've longed for since your soul slipped into consciousness, and you lock eyes with her.
You think her but a mirage, ephemeral as smoke. But you know better, don't you? Know with all your soul. I could drop a stone into the well of your heart, and it would take the span of a sun's life for the little traveler to hit bottom. Such is the depth of your devotion. It is a good thing for the Life Shaper to possess such affection. For she, too, your secret love, has her part to play in downfall and divinity. Now of divinity, let me give you a taste.
She steps close, puts her hand on your chest, and leans in.
Kiss me, my prince, for I am her. Kiss me, for I am your one true love.
The kiss is long and sweet as rosewater.
We've learned bless.
As it endures, you can feel a whole new power invade and expand your spirit.
There.
It is Solsticer who is withdrawn from you, in her own godly guise once more.
I kissed you. Has it been so long that you don't remember? Oh, I may have woven in a blessing, for effect. Cherish this purest of pearls I have given you. A droplet of untainted source, and a promise of things to come. I blessed the very water beneath your feet. Now you may wield that power for yourself. So take it with you, back to our beautiful world. There, use it to make that world yours. Before I let you go, though, there is one more matter we must touch upon. You are traveling with company, yes? No, not friends. Rivals. They are God-woken too, and may be courted by the lesser 6. But you will be a god, none other. Smile at your fellow wanderers, but ready your knife, for its time will come.
I should really play through it as Fane. I wonder what his story is like.
Oh, and Losa? Lovely little Losa? Just kill her now, and be done with it. So, now we must part, with fire in your soul and resolve in your mind. We'll meet again, Red Prince. Always will I walk beside you.
The goddess steps back and waves, the warmth of her lips still lingering on yours. Then, sudden light and lightning, and you are gone.
Intriguing.
Blessed branches, we've returned. Every second we spent in that hellish place was a second the great acorn drew closer. Interesting. You thought it was interesting, Quercus? Do you know what's interesting? watching an entire world be strangled by the roots of doom, seeing the giant races fall like leaves in frost, hearing the screams of... I don't know what you're talking about. I am perfectly calm. Anyway, as interesting as that cold hellscape might have been, it does not solve our problem. We are here to stop the Great Acorn, not hide from it.
Let's see. How can we help?
It's already helping more than it knows, Quercus. The fate of the world depends on our ability to research a spell to protect Rivellon. We need to travel across the land, gathering clues, experimenting with different magics, and come up with a spell to shield Rivellon from its doom. Of course, for us to do that, we must avoid being eaten by the servants of the Great Acorn. And that is where our big, foolhardy shield comes in. Quercus! Quercus! It thinks it can use magic at our level. I don't know if that's adorable or just sad. No! I am not going to share our magic with it. I don't care how much you like it, Quercus. Very well, I cannot give it magic, but I can teach it how to forge one spell, if it will keep you happy. One!
The squirrel reaches out, touching your foot with a delicate paw, and you feel your mind open. You can see the forces of magic and see how to combine them in a new way.
There, maybe now your pet will have a fighting chance. Yes, yes, you're welcome, but can we please get on and save the world now?
Awesome. Erratic wisp. That's an interesting thing. I don't know what that does. To figure that out.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped.
Okay. Well, we made it out. Alright, so where have we been so far?
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful now.
Spotted something.
That's a trap.
That's fun. What is that? Isn't that the beast? Mark that for sale. Meh. Put that up there. Not that exciting. If we go over here, we can get in. Yes.
Up on the ledge before you, a lone lizard woman overlooks the marshes. Her stare is as sharp as the bolt eyeing you from atop her crossbow.
Stand back, kinsman, and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no magister or draw one last deep breath.
But it is you, isn't it? The Red Prince. My word. It is imperative that we talk, Your Majesty.
With one graceful motion, the lizard throws down a tangled mess of vines for you to climb.
Come, Prince. Ascend to the sanctuary of Amadia. You'll find you're not the only guest here, but surely you are its most honored one.
Alright.
You are fortunate, Your Majesty, to have found this place. Fortunate to have found me. And you have found her.
Oh, cool.
Her eyes grow misty, and for a moment it looks like she's about to hug you, but thinks better of it.
Oh, sweet Prince, if I think of the perils you have faced, of the indignities you've had to suffer. But know that I, like you, will do all in my power to find your way home once more, unto the very throne. Thank you, Your Majesty, but the honor of partaking in your destiny is all the reward I desire.
I also want to look at this real quick. Here we go. Alright. What she got? Okay. Nothing that I dramatically need.
We both know why you've come. We both know where I must take us. The dark, the dangerous dark. Dream with me, my lord. Dream with me.
Her skin is warm against yours, her breathing a sea that lures.
Yes, this is how we sleep.
You plunge and sink, you drown in her maelstrom eyes. Darkness. A hand pressed in yours, tugging you along. There are things in this unnatural darkness. They slither behind you so quickly, more quickly than you. You move through the absolute black, whipped sore by unseen tendrils. Then, suddenly, in the distance, a streak of red, as if a gargantuan dragon opens a solitary eye. You run. You run with all you have. The red eye widens. A solitary sun. Run, red, run, then white. A lazy red once more. A desert camp at sunset.
Interesting.
Amid the carpets and perfumed waters stands a lizard dreamer dressed in royal silks.
Thank you, Bahara, for leading our son through the darkness. Welcome be, Red Prince, to the haven in the horror. Truly is she a daughter of dreams.
With a polite gesture, the dreamer bids you make yourself comfortable. Wine and delicacies await.
Red Prince, your majesty, I am Bramos the Wanderer, leader of the House of Dreams and, unbeknownst to you, your greatest champion. Countless times since your birth have I, and so many dreamers with me, foiled the attempts of your enemies to assassinate your royal person. Until we failed. The last demon you summoned, for power's sake, and for lust's sake, she was indebted to those who seek your
Sounds
demise.
very frustrated by that.
Of this we had no knowledge. But for the might of your own magic, the House of Shadows would have finally had its way. But for your own awing strength, the day would have ended with your death instead of your downfall. Indeed not, Your Majesty.
All right.
But you live still, and by your own devices. A formidable feat, that much I assure you. All we know is that the House of Shadows seeks to kill you. Their motives are as obscure as their very existence, but I surmise it has something to do with another obscure existence. Hers.
He looks aside, and where his eyes lead, a second figure appears. It is she, the secret of your soul. The goddess knew her, and Bramos knows her too. She who's been in your dreams since the sunburst that was your own dawn.
She is change, just as much as you are. She is the true crown, the true throne, the true empire, vast as the stars' domain. Find me, and I will guide you to her.
Excellent.
To Reaper's Coast I'll go, and hide in the mist beneath the hamlet of Driftwood. Come meet me, Kindler, Shaper, Father, and wake. Awake.
Cool.
We have walked the wastes of Nightmare and survived, my prince. It is not a feat given to many. It was my pleasure. The darkest dark is perilous, but we braved it with worthy ambition. The promise that is Bramos. You are the dreamer's dream, Red Prince, and so is she. We must know what these visions mean, and we must make them come to pass. The guests, they call themselves Seekers. They're brave people, and friends to sorcerers. But you'll find them a battered band here today, brought low by bloody battle. Magisters, of course. Who else? The Seekers came here to rescue a sorcerer from the fort. They failed. They've heard the Shrieker's shriek.
Those things are terrible.
I thank the goddess I'm not haunted by their sound. Have you never heard of them? From the tales they tell of Brachus Rex, they were living weapons, made of flesh and reared in torture.
I don't think I got any of this conversation when me and my buddy were playing
were
through.
so terrible, their screams turned to solid lightning. Turns out the tales are true. The Magisters dug deep and returned these horrors to the surface. They knew him to be God-woken. They sought to kindle the divinity slumbering deep within his soul. But Alexander bears no rivals. Only the son can follow the father, or so he is convinced. For him, divinity. For the others, the dungeons. It is truly harrowing to know this man seeks to be the Seven's chosen. As you wish.
That's enough there. Oh, everybody, come on.
Be welcome to
A nice spot to pass the time. Waiting for the end.
This.
The young woman twists
Hey, there
her
we go.
hands together to warm them at the campfire, fingernails bitten to the quick. Noticing your attention, she looks.
Sorry, I've no welcome drink.
This is like a whole thing.
Half-heartedly at the suffering of the shelter's wounded.
Yes, I'm his granddaughter. My sisters and I followed in his footsteps.
I feel like that must have been a reference to the first game, but I never actually played all the way through it.
And traveling to sell them. I tagged along with the Seekers for safe passage, but I never knew how bad this situation could get. And now there's nowhere for me to go. Most of my wares were lost in the attack, but I did manage to salvage some of our sorcerer sundries. You'll find Demira in Driftwood and Donna in Arx. Dagmar, well, I don't quite know where she's got herself perched these. Maybe you'll get to meet all of them.
Her brow furrows.
Just tell them I'm safe.
Alright, so we don't need any of that right now. That's like
No,
other stuff.
we don't have the time.
A young man in oversized armor paces around a table.
Here's somebody
covered
with some
a
money.
swathe of mats.
Alright.
His face a tight scowl of frustration.
Yeah, we don't need to hold on to that. Don't need to hold on to those.
Now don't you cry.
Not really worth anything
The
either.
birds are asleep. The moon's in the sky.
That I might want to hang on to. Actually, give me that pearl back. I'm not selling that. Alright, so what do we got here? We got some people in need of gear.
Close your sweet eyes.
Ooh.
Rest your wee head.
That's kind of rad. What is that worth? Ooh, a lot. This music is really good. I think I've heard this version before. That's a fun one. This would be a good thing to get on the Red Prince.
Screams, echoes of death.
At least I think he does well with that.
Please come back.
The birds are asleep. The moon's
Yeah, that would be a solid one to get. We'll get that.
The seven watch o'er us. You're safe in bed.
So that's not very expensive at all.
So close your sweet eyes.
I don't think we need any of the other ones right now. I mean, Chameleon Cloak's kind of useful for Beast with what he's doing, but there's more important things to get right now. What I'm really interested in is this thing. Like, good God. That's amazing. But not 1,000 gold amazing when there's skills to be had. I do need some pants, might be good. We'll just find them. There's not really any reason to buy these things, considering how much stuff we're gonna get. I get a lot of stuff. So let's get that rocking.
Smoke and screams.
Wished Bonnie
Echoes
Baron,
of death.
now don't you cry. The birds
Alright, so what does this guy have to say?
Every approach blocked. Oh, damn it. What good are battle tactics against those things anyway?
He glances up. In quick succession, he becomes aware of both your presence and the fact that you're not a familiar face.
Who the blazes are you?
I'm the Red Prince, obviously.
My word, I never met a royal before. On the run from Fort Joy, are you? A seeker can always recognize a sorcerer when they see one. You met Verdus? Oh, then he's as good as dead. We're the seekers he spoke of. We were supposed to free him. Instead, we've failed him. You, a Godwoken? Surely not. Though if Verdus said so.
Oh.
You could be important, but there's no way to be certain until we've left this blasted island behind us.
The young man anxiously fidgets with his curved bow. You've found a matter close to his heart, evidently.
That's easier said than done, I'm afraid. Much easier said. The Magisters have us cornered. They have these weapons called Shriekers. If we try to go against them unprepared, we're dead.
So we'll be able to use the wands to fight
already.
those.
There's weapons, ancient devices that can counter those things. Our leader, Sir Gareth, set out to find them so we could break the Magister blockade and escape this island. But he hasn't returned. If Sir Gareth doesn't come back with those weapons in tow, well, this island will be our grave. You'll help us.
His shoulders visibly relax. The weighty arm.
Thank you. Allies are in short supply in this place. Please ask. Whatever helps.
Let's see.
We came to free an elf called Verdus from Fort Joy. He was a
Okay, so that's that one guy.
He could have been the next divine.
He was down, I think, in the prison underneath the fort. Yeah, you know what? I think we understand all of that. Right now, I'm most interested to find... I think I've already read that. Also, why is that book that big? That's insane. I guess I never read that one.
The lizard holds a crimson-soaked rag against his side. He looks up as you approach, his expression oddly serene.
Magisters, they found our camp near the old harbour and unleashed hell upon us. I'm lucky in a way. I was wounded by an arrow. It wasn't just sword and spear the Magisters used on us. No.
Yes, we know about the Shriekers.
There was nothing we could do. Only run. Shriekers, they're called. I can still hear that sound they uttered. Makes me...
Sir Gareth is looking for a way to...
Okay.
The young woman chews her lower lip as she observes the injured before
Okay,
her.
she sells Hydrosophis stuff. That's good.
She bends to grab a rag, wiping her blood-smeared hands. She looks up and sees you.
If you're looking for healing, sorcerer, well, there's not much I can do.
The woman wrings the blood-stained...
Magisters aren't known for their mercy. Many of us died. The Magisters sank our ship. Then we ran into more of them on the shore. They had these shrieker monstrosities. They're these wretched beings mounted on crucifixes. They nearly wiped us out with a single blow. We fled, those of us who still could. I've done all I can. Their wounds are too great. All I can offer them now is prayer and a cup of water. If you know a way, I'd be beyond grateful. Magic? All I've got is my own two...
She trails off and limply...
I'm not even a healer. Ours was killed in the attack. I'm just a cook. A few hours ago, that might have helped. Look at their pallor. Do what you will. Claude, turn your head if you can hear me.
Well, let's see.
In an instant, my wounds have all but vanished. I didn't think. I was certain I wouldn't. Thank you.
The Magister flagship. It is ballast that tore our ship into kindling. A shard from our own mast. I'm lucky the others managed to haul me all the way here. Especially after I saw what the Magisters did to those of us they captured.
He shudders at the memory.
They turned the living into shriekers. Crucified wretches that unleash pure destruction on anyone who tries to pass. I wish I had a fitting way to thank the person who saved my life.
He owes you his life. You have my thanks.
You healed me. How did you... Oh, never mind. I don't care how. I only...
He nods.
A lot of what happened was a blur after I was here. But I do remember those Magisters are gonna pay in...
If my mother were here, she'd box my ears.
Like two different
and not
voice
be able to
actors
thank
there.
you.
That's kind of funny.
Though I reckon that walloping from the Reds was punishment enough. Take this, at least. It'll have to do.
Please, heal them all. As long as Gareth returns.
What'd they give me? Oh, that's kind of nice.
I'm alive! I'm alive!
Bleed fire. That's fun. I don't know that I'm going to use that on anybody, but it's fun. I do need to level these guys up. So what do we got here?
It needs to be changed.
I will not be a burden. Leave me be.
So long as Gareth returns.
What do we need to level up on him? I don't even know. Pyro and Arrow are both 2, I believe. Yeah.
I'm glad you're safe now.
I guess I should get that chameleon cloak.
Matis, the wound is festering. It needs to be changed.
I will not be a burden. Leave me be.
You're certain it was Verdus?
He said his name. They even knew that much. But still.
Do that.
I'm alive!
I feel better.
I'm glad you're safe now. So long as Gareth returns.
We'll go pick that up. That'll be good. In fact, let's do that now before we trigger some silliness.
Sir Gareth, did you find any sign of him?
The birds are asleep, leaves in the sky. The 7 Majoras, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes, rest your head.
And then you're gonna learn that. Let's go to that real quick. Okay, good. He's got bullhorns now, which is excellent. We're gonna need bless too. That's a really strong thing. Oh, I have that left over from when I was having her be something different. We need to get her some skills. She needs like Battle Stomp, Blitz. Phoenix Dive would be great once we get to the right level for it.
So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Tales of the Seven Gods. That's interesting. Yeah.
Hello, stranger.
The disheveled pair eye you with hope, though their hope is tinged with mistrust. The lizard gasps as she knows.
You've come from Fort Joy. Can I ask if... Did you happen to meet a man named Gareth on your way here through the swamp?
Didn't meet him yet.
He'll be back.
He has to, indeed. We need our leader. And if he doesn't return with help soon, we haven't a hope. You're kind to offer. But you'd best talk to Gareth's squire, Exeter. No, Han.
Catch you later, stranger.
Okay. Why is that barrel all the way up there? That seems oddly specific / suspicious. Well, it has a distinctive puffball. That's kind of cool, right?
This is ruined. If this is all we have, we're done for.
A grim-faced man sifts through a pile of badly damaged weapons, salvaging the repairable, ditching the broken. He picks up a rapier, the blade nicked and splintered, the hilt twisted.
Shackles of Pain is pretty great. Not the most efficient use of your time, though. I don't think I need any of those. Not yet. What's he got? Sacrificial Mantle, that's kind of fun. That's pretty good. But again, you know, Exquisite Sword. You can find a better spear. Don't really want any of those. Let's see.
He holds the damaged blade up to the light.
This was Halorn's blade. It was his first. It was also his last. He didn't intend to die here, but die here he did. He was an ordinary soul with an extraordinary heart, Halorn, and he died for what he believed. What did Halorn believe in? He believed in truth. He believed in hope. He believed that Alexander is a killer of Godwoken. I believe that on one point at least, he was right.
The point breaks away, leaving a jagged edge. The sword is shorter now, but it'll do more damage.
Who are you?
He realizes, to his surprise, that he holds the weapon in his hand, ready for battle. He smiles to himself, tucks the weapon away, and gets back to work.
Fun. Alright, this should be the teleport shrine.
Amidst the placid little pond, the face of a goddess lies half submerged in the water. Rivulets stream from her deep-set eyes, like endless cascades of sunlit. You feel peaceful in her presence, soothed somehow by an intangible comfort. As you gaze upon her loving face, you find yourself drawn into a trance-like state. A voice seems to reach you from within your mind and from the furthest reaches of the stars. Its whispers caress you like a breeze. The voice grows stronger, like a breeze picking up. What were whispers become words.
My children, my children. Gone are my children. Dead are they in the cradle I have ruled.
A feeling of indescribable sadness assails you.
Interesting.
It feels like your heart merges with the spirits, torn together by a coil of thorns.
My child, weep with me for the mother who has lost. Weep with me and bathe in the tears of Amadia.
You feel the goddess's presence surround you, feel her nestle you tenderly like a mother. The intensity of her embrace.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Never since the unremembered days of childhood have you been so enveloped in maternal
I picked
safety.
the first one where he's like, he's not as sure of himself as he always claims to be. I like that.
My child, I love you. My own, my own. I will guard you. Wander where you will, and cherish the kiss of Amadia.
As suddenly as it came, the voice is gone, and you wake from its presence as if from dream-filled slumber. The pond now shines with an inner light, and standing in its waters,
Nice.
you feel rejuvenated, pure, as if born anew.
Blessings upon this day.
So now we can't see anything in there, but you know, that's okay.
By Armadia's grace.
So this is one of our necromancer soul jars we found. Yeah, yeah, enough with that. What do you got for sale, lady? It's great. Oh my, there's so many good things here. We could just get him teleport now. There's actually multiple characters that need copies of teleport on my team. Gosh, that's expensive though. I don't know if I want to spend that yet. And again, I have half a mind to turn him into just a freaking air magic monster, but he has all of his useful skills. It's hard not to want those.
Smoke and screams. Echoes of death.
Nothing very exciting here.
Gareth.
Yeah, let's grab a teleportation one. You know what? That's not too bad. Let's just get them both.
The birds are asleep.
Yeah, no, talk to the statue, lady, you know.
This is incredible. In all my years, I've never seen the goddess bestow her blessing on someone. I am humbled to be in your presence.
Oh, I should have totally had a Red Prince thing there where it's like, of course you are.
Perhaps once, when the 7 gods were still strong. But it has been many years since this was anything other than a pond for me to pray at. Armadia's strength waned when the divine Lucian accepted the power of the 7. This is most unusual. Truly we are blessed to know you. If Armadia favors you, that is all I need to know. And what might that be, oh blessed child?
She stops dead. As you
Check
pull
out this
the
neat jar I
out of your
found.
backpack. Her voice trembles as she speaks.
You entered the vault. You, please, give that to me. Give it to me now.
Ask her why it has her name on it.
Not. All that matters is that you give it to me.
She reaches greedily for the jar, tearing the cap off. You see a green glowing light emerge from the jar, enveloping Gratiana.
By Armadia, I feel wet. Oh goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face. I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Brachus Rex.
Dun dun dun.
But more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen. You don't understand.
Why would she do such a thing?
No one understands. My heart held such fear, but with Brachus, I was safe. He needed me, and I needed him. As his strength grew, so too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. And I did it all. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Brachus grew paranoid, angry, murderous. Amadia, forgive me.
Ask her what she expected
It's
there.
true. As he grew distant, I just pushed harder. I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came. Until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless. Armadia is merciful in her love. I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
It'd be nice.
She
Pick number
pauses
2.
for a moment. If she had eyes, you're sure she'd be wiping them.
Through Armadia, I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil, but Brachus would not allow it. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death, he commanded me. Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused. And now...
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground, smashing it to pieces with her foot.
You have my thanks, brother. Thank you for your wisdom and for your bravery.
So, he totally needs to learn this. Oh, I gotta give him a point of air thirds at some point so he can do it. Okay, well, Hadoy.
Gareth, please come back. Please, Armadia, bless and protect your humble
Need to get him some more memory at some point, but... Why does he not have it on his list? Is it just because it's on there? Let's see.
Wished, Bonnie Bard, now don't you cry.
Wait, that was Migo's ring. I want that.
The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The 7 will show us.
Okay, cool. He's got it on there now.
Please,
But
Armadia,
we'll keep the gloves for now until I get more memory.
protect your humble servant.
Smoke and screams. Echoes.
Teleport is super handy.
Gareth.
I'm half inclined to give him the gloves and equip that on Beast, but I don't think there's anything here I'm willing to give up on Beast, except for, well, Vacuum Touch is pretty not what I need. Not really.
Please, Armadia, bless and protect your humble servant.
Wished, Bonnie Bard, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky.
Let me see something on him real quick.
The 7 will show us you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Smoke and screams. Echoes of death. Gareth.
He's come back.
Yeah, I don't really need that skill on him.
Please, Armadio, bless
Not really.
and protect your humble servant.
Oop, what did I unequip by accident? Didn't mean to do that. That one.
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky.
That's interesting.
The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed.
So think about that one. That would be something that would be good on
Please,
the Red
Armadio,
Prince.
bless and protect your humble servant.
Echoes of death.
I thought I had...
He's come back.
Got Fane's bag. I don't know, I thought I had another skill book around here somewhere to use. Oh well. Not super important. So let's give the teleport gloves to Fane.
Please, Armadio.
And then he can have teleport for free, which is nice. 2 people with teleport's a good thing, and he can not use those at all, so he has no gloves right now. Okay, sure. Cool. And I don't want to give that one up, because that +2 initiative is important. So, for the time being...
Smoke and screams.
Oh, I gotta level her up.
Bonny bairn, now don't you cry.
Gareth,
The birds are asleep,
he's come back.
the moon's in the sky. The
How is
seven watch
her...
o'er us, you're safe in bed.
She needs more memory.
So close your sweet eyes.
And then... Ness is good. Let's give her another point of wits. Keep her initiative
Please,
high.
Armadio, bless and protect your humble servant.
I think we're kind of just splitting Huntsman and Aerithurge on her. I don't think I need to give her much anything else. Yeah. I mean, what did I got this from a piece of gear. Okay. See, this is such an easy build with her, because you literally don't need much anything else. What's when physical attacks do more damage? I'd rather up warfare. That would be better first, because that's more reliable.
The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed.
Hold up. I've got to take care of some business.
Oh, here we go.
Friend, how does life find you?
Well, I'll be. If it ain't the beasts of the sea. Stories of your beard alone fly across Riverland like flocks of crows. Fair bit more inland than you'd prefer, yeah?
Ain't I know it, ain't I know it.
Beast claps him on the back and chuckles heartily. If they hadn't met just a moment ago, you might think the dwarves lifelong friends.
I don't want to intrude, seeing as how you got your own trials and travails, but I don't suppose you've been to Reaper's Coast of late. Maybe heard of a fella named, what was it? Lohar?
Lohar? Yeah, I know of the guy. From back when I was looking for fishing work out in Driftwood. He's, how shall I say, an entrepreneur. Still out there a bit. Had his stubby fingers and a lot of pies, if you get my meaning.
Sounds like a man I'd buy 2 flagons of mead for. One for drinking and one for toasting. I, got something for him. I'll tell him you sent your regards, Mr...
It's Duggan it is. Oh, and this here's Leia. You gotta be sick of that collar.
There we go.
Yeah,
These are the guys that
you
can
can
take
get
those
fixed
off.
Up, yeah?
Sure thing.
Nice. Now we can wear necklaces.
Bet you're glad to be rid of it. Amazing to meet the beast in flesh. Let's see if we can get you back to sea. Fighting the good fight, yeah? Your lungs have got to be starved for the salt air.
Beast chortles and nods, then passes you a sly wink. Such a charm bucket.
Alright, so now
know what to do.
we can give these people some necklaces. What do we have? We don't have very many of them. We've got that one. Wits and poison resistance. Leadership. I'm gonna give him this one. Because he could use the... Actually, you know what? She's got the lowest initiative out of everybody, doesn't she? No, he does. Okay, anything will help. I'll give that one to Fane. I don't think I had any other necklaces. I got that thing. She can have that. Oh, wait a minute. No, she can have that. Look at that thing. That's nice.
Smoke and screams.
Okay.
Echoes of death.
So are we missing any gear before we head out of this town? That would be handy. Anybody missing anything? He's missing a ring, which is really interesting, but I'm sure as heck not giving him the Band of Brachus. Gloves. We need gloves for him. And better pants, preferably. Might be worth it. Now, as soon as I purchase these...
paces around a table covered with a spread of map.
Every approach blocked.
He glances up. In quick succession, he becomes aware...
Who the blazes are you?
Really? He doesn't remember us?
Sir Gareth. Did you find any sign of him?
Alright, anything worthwhile that isn't stupidly expensive. Just get cheap stuff.
Smoke and screams.
Doesn't look like there's any gloves.
Echoes of
Oh wait.
death. Gareth.
Wished, Bonnie Bar. Now don't you
I don't know if he has the finesse for that.
The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed.
Take my leave. Alright, so. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to do that anyway. Of course. Alright, well, we'll give that to her. There you go, you can have wizard pants. Much better. Okay. Good enough for me. So let's see, where do we need to go next? Did I not complete that quest? Oh, I need to talk to her.
What?
Oh, I gotta heal him.
We are fortunate indeed to have you.
There we go. Cool, that's off the map now. I'd like to explore the rest of the swamp over this way, and there's also some real shenanigans to get into over there. There's quite a lot of shenanigans here. The one thing I'd really like to get him... The question would be, what do I give up for it? And that is annoying. I'm gonna ditch that. Keep those. And I'm going to give him... that there. I guess that can stay there for now. I'm gonna give him... because his thing is he needs to be kind of in the middle of it. Didn't this guy... was he the one with the...
Did you find any sign of him?
No. This chick, she had huntsman skills. I'm gonna give him tactical retreat.
May you always walk in wisdom's wake, the flower-strewn path of Amadia.
Because it's just an absurdly useful thing for somebody that needs to be, like, in the thick of it. To be able to just teleport somewhere. Oh. I would have to put 2 points in Huntsman. Do I want to do that? I didn't think about that. That's why we don't do that. Alright, well, we'll hang on to that to craft a thing later on we'll need. Need fire. We don't really need the summon cat familiar, do we? As fun as he is, he's actually really handy. He does some neat things, but let's try this bleed fire thing out. Might be handy. Might be a really dumb idea. We'll see. So, we've seen the mysterious cave. I don't think we can get there anywhere over here. Let's check real quick. Oh no, there's more path over here. Can we teleport people over there? Just barely. Let's try this. Those clever shenanigans. Alright. Let's look around. Ah.
The stone gargoyle swivels upon the wall to glare at you. Stone eyelids.
Stranger, you enter topsy-turvy. No matter, enter, do not enter. All the same to me. You may stay forever. Each lock opens only with a soul. And how many of those does one mortal have? Maybe you'll find some in the garden. Or maybe your soul will help the next adventurer through. They always do.
Locked tight. Surely there's another skull around here somewhere.
The skeletal cat, that's interesting. An odd place for that to be. There's all kinds of shenanigans in there. Let's try this. There we go, one crumbling skull.
These skulls crumble to dust after one use.
Alright, so we need to equip that ring, because I think that's what identifies us. Ooh, that's nasty. He's like, oh gosh. There's a bunch of treasure and whatnot in there too.
The stony gaze of the gargoyle pins you to the spot as it spreads its wings before you.
Cheetah, sneak, clever will only walk you so far.
Alright, so we're gonna take the ring off.
Something isn't right. The ring's gone, but not its curse. Bloody ring. It's loose. Get off me and stay off.
Alright. That was fun. Found an onion. Very excited.
They crumbled to nothing centuries.
As you enter the room, you see 3 skeletons sitting around a table, cards in hand. They creak and turn to stare at you.
Beating heart. Does Brachus need us once more, jailer? Are we finally to be freed? You're not one of Brachus's brood. You're not Gratiana's pet. Then why do you disturb us?
The flesh yearns for our secrets. Did I not say that word would spread our genius?
Even after the maggots took your tongue, you still talk too much. Silence your jaw. Our sins are legion, beautiful, but they didn't land us in this dungeon. No, we were fool enough to do the right thing and try to stop the madness of Brachus Rex.
And sloppy enough that his concubine found out. If not for the harlot Gratiana, all would have gone to plan and we would have flesh on our bones today. They flayed us, killed us, and then brought us back. And the magic of the soul jars bind us here. Destroying the soul jars that bind us here. There is no other way.
But beware. They are found in a distant treasure vault, guarded by traps of a cunning not seen by your babe's eyes, and...
By the horns of Balgrith, you design one reasonable trap and won't shut up about it for centuries.
And thine were better. Couldst thou have brought forth such cunning use of light?
Oh, mine did not constantly disintegrate the laborers building them.
The fault was in thine zombies. The worms in your skull follow instruction better than they.
Ever the joker, that man. We design a fault of brilliant cunning and he hides our soul jars in it. As for us, we get a tower with gargoyles, tough walls, and a tougher lock.
We have spent centuries trying to escape this tower, but our power was too weak. There was no hope of freedom.
At least until your gorgeous self opened the door. Now we just need the source from your pretty little corpse, and then we're free.
Let's try strength persuasion.
Worse than this? Can such a thing be true?
Thou art fortunate. When I still wore scales, I would have cut you down without a thought. But time brings perspective. And perspective brings mercy. You are permitted to live, Magus.
How's about a trade? Our deaths for your life? You walk out of here and leave us your word that you'll destroy our soul jars.
Agreed.
Trusting flesh to do bones work. It seems foolish, but very well. Mark the location thus. And do not disappoint us.
Well, we happen to have those.
The jar stands before you, cold and still. A human spirit slips from the ruins of the jar. decked in necromancer robes, she...
My eternal fates, young one. Of time, death.
The pictograms on the jar stand fit. You see a shape emerge from the ruins of the broken jar. A lizard in the finest necromancer robes. It grudgingly nods at you as it starts to fade from the mortal realm.
Farewell to flesh. Farewell to bone. Farewell.
The jar seems quieter now. The jar shatters like glass, but a spirit rises from the shards like smoke. The ghost of a dwarf, bedecked in necromancer robes, winks and blows you a kiss before slowly fading to nothing.
Beauty. Thank you. My
All
death
right.
waits.
A filthy iron key. Not much else. Let's see what there is to find in here. Come on. Well, not much excitement there, huh? I kind of want to go down there. Got a skull. Oops. I don't know if there's bad guys here or not. Let's see. Alright, that had to do with that vault we already went through, so that's kind of fun. Nice. Another crafting Bible. Nice. Some decent stuff in here. Ooh, what are you? That's pretty nice.
I heard something. Something seemed to move into place.
Guess that's an invalid target. I remember there really wasn't any reason to go there.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Alright, so we opened this door. There's a bunch of stuff over there too. Let's go check out this room. Nice. Legend of the Blood Rose. Interesting. Alright, what do we got here? Spellcaster's Fingers. Already had that. You can have those. And you can have those. This, I don't really have anybody to use this, unfortunately. I want to say I already had a copy of that. Yes. +1 Huntsman. Fair enough. Alright, so we got some zombies here.
You approach the still body and see its nostrils flaring. Long dead eyes rise to meet yours. As you lean in close, it lurches forward. Its arms thrash against the cage bars as it tries to reach you. Looks like it hasn't been fed in a very long time.
Well, that's just too bad. Worm trimmer. You can learn that. Did he already learn that? Yeah, I already learned that. Okay. Nobody else has Hydrosophis, so we can sell that safely. That too.
You don't look lost at all. Sarcastic me? Not at all. I'd never be sarcastic me. Oh no, not in the least.
Sounds sarcastic.
I do not. I sound perfectly normal. Obviously.
The rat gives you a desperate look. Help me. The rat opens its mouth to speak. Can't say anything. So it nods its head, then shakes its head, then nods it again. The rat tries to nod its head and fails. It tries to shake its head and fails. Its head ends up doing a strange, jerking diagonal movement that could mean anything.
This is not frustrating, and you are not a clever creature, not having rumbled my quandary. Get me?
The rat makes a face that says, well, duh.
What may cure it?
The rat gives you a grave and meaningful look, inviting you to listen carefully.
I don't think the problem is in my head, and further to that, I don't think the problem could be unscrambled by the use of sauce. I can categorically state that a short, sharp shot with something of a magical persuasion would absolutely not solve my problem immediately. And I do not invite you to look at the subtext in what I just said.
Hello.
The rat gives you a long stare that tries and fails to say, of course not. The rat breathes a long sigh of relief.
Alright, so we're just gonna hit him with some magic. Let's try a healing spell. What could go wrong? Oh, darn it, killed him. That's like a funny little side quest. There's another rat you can save. Ooh. That's nice. I don't think that's better than what Beast currently has, though. Let's take a peek. Alright, that is dramatically better. I'll take it. Although that 10% blocking chance is pretty nice. What's his normal blocking chance? If I can even see such a thing. I don't think so. Honestly, though, I'll just take more armor over anything any day of the week. Hey, it's this guy.
You have done me a great service. Now, allow me to help you. The source barrier that blocks your way. I still have enough power to allow you entry. It shall be done, then.
Nice. Alright, so we got that. Look around here. There's pretty nice stuff to be had in here. Let's identify that. Skulk. Interesting. Found a pillow. Alright, so this is going to be the tricky part. Let's check that though real quick though. So these are all pretty good. That we don't really need. This. That's a lot better than what I got. Plus one Hydra's office, whoopity-doo. What about you? That might be better there. Because he has a hard time restoring his physical armor. Yeah. For now. Alright, let's see. So he's my strongest character. Good, he's able to move that one. And he didn't care about that, so cool. Hands of the Tyrant. $15 physical, 2 magical. Nice. Artifacts of the Tyrant. So this is pretty good. A strange pestilential aura. Let's just equip those and see what happens.
It's been cursed.
What's it do to you? Diseased? So we need all 4 pieces, I think, before we can actually safely equip those. But he's going to be the one to wear them, I believe, because I'm pretty sure that gear is meant for like a two-handed badass character, so we'll be doing that. There's another doorway over here.
You approach a decrepit well and stare down into its toothless black mouth.
Oh, let me check.
No sooner has your head crossed the rim than weak voices begin to echo from the depths.
No, they're popping up. I can see them. I have a little window over here.
Thirst, dry throats, drink water.
So the fact that they gave us a thing that gives us rain, it's actually random chance, but it'll help here.
The well is now filled to the brim with fresh, cool water, but what it has brought to the surface quickly evaporates any wish you may have had to quench your own thirst. You see the tangled remains of 3 corpses, a mixed mass of bones and skin from which 3 skulls protrude. They address you in unison, their voices a drone-like blend.
We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We thank you for the end of torment.
Of course their tormentor was Brachus Rex.
Brachus Rex, the madman with the crown. Wrath and terror. We displeased the king. The truth we spoke. His fortune told. No divinity would he be. And so he entangled our bodies and cursed our throats. Smote the brothers of Baladur. We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We ask you for a fare.
What are they talking about?
The fare, the toll, the levy. The people of Baladur must be buried with coin. Coin for the pathkeeper that leads the dead to the kingdom beyond. Spare us coin. Grant us coin. The more you pay, the further the pathkeeper takes us. Sweet savior, friend of death, and
I think we can swing that.
how much we thank you again. We bless you
Nice.
again. The wealth of the depths is yours. Pathkeeper, keep us. Pathkeeper, guide us. To the long-awaited kingdom we will go.
Laden with the burden of the coin you gave them, the brothers of Baladur sink back to the bottom of the well. Whether they will find their kingdom or languish in the dark, wet depths forever, you cannot foretell.
That's a good one. What does this one give you? Nice. That's pretty rad. I almost feel like that's the place to put that. +2 Aerothurge. What's his better? Honestly, he doesn't have a lot of air attacks. He's only got that one. He has access to several of these though, so let's give him that. That'll be sad not having Migo's ring. I should probably get him heal. It is useful. But this is a lot better. Alright, so what does he have now? Oh, he could probably wear... No, he can't wear that. He could wear this. Nice. What is... He doesn't need that one. Oh, that's right. I was gonna give him that one thing, but it's like... meh. Affected characters. That is an enormous spell. Good grief. That one's... well... that's not bad. I kind of want to try that out. Let's try some of these. He doesn't really need those to do what he does, but we'll try them out. I think that's everything in here. Nice. So I think I'm gonna stop there for now, because I think it's about time for dinner for me. So we'll go ahead and do a quick save. Actually, we'll do a full save, just to be safe. And I'm gonna stop there. So if you are still watching, I hope you've been enjoying, and have a good one. I might be back later tonight. I'm not sure what's gonna go on the rest of the evening, but I'm gonna try to do some more streaming this week. I haven't really done much lately, and I need to get back to it because this is fun. So, again, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.